when you can't stop feeling, right? You get stuck in feelings and you get stuck in the past. And I mean that quite literally, right? When you get stuck in your feelings, you get stuck in the past, right? So you can't trust your feelings all the time. And again, I'm not saying don't feel your feelings. I'm saying don't get attached to your feelings, because a lot of these feelings are based on trauma, right? You have a feeling, you get attached to it, it turns into an emotion, right? You get attached to the emotion and then it turns into a mood, right? Now you're in a bad mood, right? It's a mood is a chemical recording of your body, right? Your mood is a chemical recording. It's a chemical factory, right? Your body's a chemical factory, and when you're in a bad mood, you're producing the same chemicals that you had when you were in a bad mood or when you got hurt, right? So, a mood is basically you not being able to stop feeling. A mood, think of it this way. A mood is a point in time. A mood is a point in time that you're stuck in. It's a state of being, right? A mood is a point in time. It's a state of being. And if you don't understand this, you're destined to be stuck in the time period that you were hurt in. Literally, your chemicals are stuck in that state, right? Your hormones are stuck in that state. So when you have thoughts, the thoughts happen in your head, right? But when you have emotions, when you have feelings, it happens in your body, right? Without a body, you cannot be in a bad mood, right? Without your actual physical body, you cannot have feelings. You need the body, right? All of this is happening in your body, right? So when you, for example, when you think of a memory, right, of a time when you experienced trauma or you were hurt, you don't always remember the exact date, right, or the exact same time, or the temperature of the day, right? Like, what's the temperature today? You don't remember a lot of these logistics, right? What you do remember is how you felt, right? Similar to when somebody passes away, you don't remember the exact same time that you spent time with them, or the exact same place you went to, or whatever, the car you were driving at the time. You don't remember any of that. You just remember how the person made you feel. That's all you're left with. Your memory is how you felt when you were around the person, right? You don't remember the logistics. You remember the feeling. The feeling of your first grade teacher, the feeling of your wedding day, the feeling of, your first day in school, right? The feeling of the first time you drove a car, right? This is the feel. You don't remember the dates. You just remember what you felt at the time, right? It's an imprint, right? It's a chemical factory that has a chemical recording of that feeling at that point in time. Your mood is a point in time, right? The memory is a point in time. So when you get attached to these chemical outbursts, you're stuck in the past, right? It's safe to say that if you're reliving, literally, if you're reliving old memories where you had wounding experiences, where when you were hurt, when you had trauma, you're reliving this in your body physiologically, literally, right? When you're doing this, you don't leave any room for new experiences to flourish. It's a point in time. It's your responsibility to maintain composure, to not let your passions get the best of you, to keep your frame, okay? You cannot be in a constant state of being reactive, right? It's a form of slavery. When you react to people, places, situations, you're at the mercy of whatever it is that's going on around you, as opposed to protecting your own sovereignty and protecting your own inner dimension,